Hello everybody. I had to put this on my YouTube video. I recently bought a GoPro cam. It's a webcam. This is the camera right here. This little tiny thing. And you can see how small it is. The reason I do this, lately, I love my country to death. I stand tall with it. But lately there are just so many things that disappoint me that go on in this country that I just didn't think I would see. And it depresses me, and it worries me. And every day it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I've been a motorhead most of my life. I love racing. I love the power. I love the adrenaline. And I came across this little camera I was told about, and I went and checked it out. Sadly, I'm doing the video on this camera because one of the things is I'm not sure yet. I usually get somebody showing me. I'm not really good with all the technology of the computers. Technology's just came so far, so fast. And I come from a time that was unbelievable to see the things that have came to pass. But that's one of the things that's amazing. This camera here. We always thought someday something like that would be out there. But the long story is I found this camera, and I've been trying it out and using it. And I just bought a brand new STR-8 Challenger with the 392 6.4 Hemi, toxic orange. The car is awesome. You can see it on my website. I go around and give you a little runaround about it. But when I found this camera and I started using it to record several things and use it in different ways, the camera started bringing a lot of joy to me. And I really was surprised how much I was enjoying the use of this camera. So I started looking into the company. I went on their website and I started looking up all the videos, and I started looking up about that. And here it is, this 36-year-old kid who invented this camera. When I seen his story and listened to how he started and where he came from and what he had when he started and where he came to, it brought a lot of joy to me. That's the America I remember. This is a kid who saw something, made something out of it, and today is extremely successful. I give this kid all the credit in the world. He should be somebody out there being shown. He is a great inspiration to people. Not all the stupid stuff we get to watch. So I give this kid a ton of credit. I got to watch, see how he did things. I haven't done bad for myself. I've done okay. I'm living comfortably. I'm nowhere near like him, of course. Of course, I'm not rich, but I do live comfortably. Um, I just found a lot of inspiration in seeing a kid being able to pull himself up and do what he did, like some of these other kids too. You got to remember, for my age, um, I go back to where a video camera was something you put on your shoulder that was so huge and bulky. The battery was huge. Oh my God, the microphone looked like an umbrella. It's crazy to see that technology just grow and grow and grow and grow. Don't forget, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, we were saying, yeah, one day it'll have these big enough to where you'll have them right on your wrist like a watch. Well, there it is. That camera has a housing that goes on your wrist, and you can videotape. And the other thing is, it just doesn't do just videos. You take pictures. It's got time lapse to it. It's got where it takes multiple shots. Remember, I'm not a real technical person. Like I said, I feel bad that I doing this video on my computer camera. I would have loved to have done it with his camera because the view, you cannot believe. You, I just was in a movie called The Greek American. It was shot and done in South Philadelphia, where I'm from. And I got to play a very big part. I played one of the second biggest parts in the movie, believe it or not. You know, I auditioned for it, I got it, and we did the movie. Well, the making of that movie, I got to watch a lot of how they do all this. You know, I mean, it's amazing. People would think, oh, well, it's real fast, it's real easy. No, you shoot for a few minutes, and the next thing you know, for the next 7 hours, it's rearranging locations and everything. So you do just a short amount of shooting, and then your downtime is long until, especially if you're moving from location to another one, or resetting, or the light changes. So it's a very long process. So it took quite a bit of time to shoot the film movie, which it just came out in DVD. Um, I got to talk with the guy Mike Brand. In fact, was the guy who was did all the shooting for the film. Um, got real friendly with him, and he showed me a lot about the cameras and everything. And I couldn't believe when you watch through their cameras in high def and all, the clarity, the unbelievable imaging compared to what you're used to seeing. These cameras were huge, well, not huge, I wouldn't say huge, but they were big. Okay, they're like you would see on TVs when you see the reporters and stuff. These are decent sized cameras. They're very expensive cameras. And when I tell you, there's not one thing that camera was able to capture. Everything in that movie that was done, I would be able to shoot with this camera and get the same results if I wanted. If you work it right, you know how you're doing it. That's how good these are. So kudos to you, my friend. What a fabulous job you did. You're a highly intelligent kid. And I don't need to tell you, you got a bright future ahead of you. You know that. It was just good to see and refreshing to see the American tradition that I believe in. Great job, kid. And I'll be using your cameras to shoot all kinds of videos with my car. And I'll be doing some driving with it and some different things, and taking it down the track and different things. You know, believe me, these 392 Challengers, I mean, they're no joke. This is one fast street car. So far, I've had, I tell some people I think I might have got lucky and got a freak, because so far, everything that came up against me, that is the Mustangs, the Vets, everything so far. The good ones, the GT, the Shelby I had come up next to me with I don't know if it was the 350 or the 500, to be honest with you, but so far nothing on the road has been able to touch the car. And like I said, sometimes you get lucky, because I've been a motorhead all my life. Like I said, sometimes you get lucky and you get one that's just unbelievable. And I've had a couple cars where I got lucky and bought them from the dealerships. I still have a '99 Camaro Z28 that's in one of my videos on YouTube. This When I bought it, I was going against other Camaros identical to mine. There's nothing different, and I was beating them by 4 and 5 car lengths down the track in a quarter mile. And then they were all arguing that you can't be, it's impossible. I got something done to it. I did something. No, just got lucky and got a really good one. Well, I think I got that with this. So the car is extremely a lot of fun. And anybody who has some money that can afford to play around and go spend money on something, it's probably the best 50 grand you'll ever spend. You can get it a little bit cheaper, maybe 48, right around there. But let's just round it off to the $50,000 mark, because you're going to do a little exhaust to it. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. And by the time you're done, you'll have that much there. And that's not even including the interest or anything. But the thing is, if you got some money where you can afford to play around a little bit, if you want to go buy a car, that will show you a really good time out there. Okay, the SRT8 Challenger with the 6.4 392 Hemi, not the 6.1, the 6.4. They're advertising the car as 470 horse with 470 torque. I know mine's well above that. Anyway, great job, kid. Thank you for making me feel that America's still alive a little bit. And God bless everybody.